Well, it's quite an adventure. Cattle, everything like that. A big walk. I hope they realise we have to walk back as well.
No experience cutting up.
Cattle behind me.
Cut up half a dozen of them now.
Coffee soon, eh? Coffee coming soon.
Maryborough traffic, microlight 6340 turns base, full stop, 17 Maryborough.
Well, I'm just back from another mission. Why don't you come and join me now and watch what we've been up to. Enjoy this adventure. And maybe after you've watched this one, you might want to watch one of the other more than 300 videos on the channel regarding aviation and flying adventures with Crayon Box. Well, there's nothing like flying with some mates, some buddies, some flying buddies. So a couple of us are flying up to Biggin this morning to go and get a coffee, and then we'll probably drop into Childers on the way back for another coffee to meet the Aero Club there. We were going to go to Gayndah, but the people we were going to meet there apparently away this weekend, so we won't be doing that. But beautiful day. We'll go and have a look at Mount Walsh, and we'll just enjoy some of the scenery and have some good times. Just more experiences, talking about probably aviation and everything else while we're with some friends out flying. So come along and enjoy the ride.
Testing, 1, 2. How are you, Doug?
My name's Stuart, this is Kevin, let's go flying.
We're off.
Are we? You might speak for yourself, mate.
Just after we've warmed up.
Maryborough traffic, microlight 6340, taxis, hangars to taxiway. Good to go?
Rises down.
Been through that.
Oh, I must have slept through that.
I got 7 knots on the nose.
Yeah.
Maryborough traffic, microlight 6340 is airborne 17. We'll be tracking straight out to the south and then turning west, climbing through 700 to 1000 Maryborough traffic. I thought it was 66, it's actually 86. 10 knot tailwind. Interesting. We've got northerlies now up here. I guess we go that way. Oh look, there's a river in front of us. I wonder what the river is.
I don't know. Why don't you follow it and see where it goes?
Well, I did that recently.
Did you? What did you find?
The end.
Are you sure it was the end?
I am.
Or was it the beginning?
It was on a hill. It was on the top of a mountain.
Wow. I'll bet it was a huge, great big spring coming out of the ground. Like, to feed this river, it must have been enormous.
A snow-capped mountain, 15,000 feet.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah, we've got a headwind here. Let's go around this hill. I don't feel the need to hurry. So you're getting a bit of wind from behind the hill.
Yeah, they need a GoPro on a big hole so they can have a view. Yeah.
Hey, where's this mountain gone? Gee, the scenery changes a lot, doesn't it? Oh, there it is, over there. We want to go this way, Kev.
Over that way?
Yeah.
I like farmers thinking. They've got a paddock there, he's finished doing what he's doing, so he stops the tractor and gets out of it and walks back. Or has he got his truck there? Tractor's left in the middle of the field.
Yeah, probably. Or he might have two tractors.
Oh yeah, that's it, and he drives the other one home.
Oh, where should we go now? Because that's all trees in front of us.
Yeah. I reckon that'd be a good place for a train, that.
They should use that for trains.
Yeah.
It looks flat enough. It's a bit twisty. Why do they have to do that?
Because they get paid to put corners in.
There's one there, that'll do.
Where's your runway? I don't have one.
That's a beautiful one there.
Where do you want one?
That'd be nice. Just land up in there.
In the valley.
Hopefully there's not a whole lot of water running down from those dams across that swamp.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Well,
What do you mean it's swampy? Oh. Why were you flying in a zigzag? Looking for runways.
just
Emergency landing spots. Yeah, but you flew further and you had more risk as a result. I know.
just checking all options.
There's the road to Bigoted.
Traffic light, mate. Traffic figure 4466 is 10 miles to the west of Maryborough. 2,200 feet on time to 2,800 feet. Tracking 260 for Bigot. Traffic light, mate.
We should call him DD. Direct Dave. We're not going direct. We're observing the landscape at the early hours in the morning.
This is a joy flight.
This is a spectacular way to do it. Should be some roaders off these hills. Should get a bit messed up. There's a bit of a open area here for landing.
Yeah.
Should get bumpy in a sec. Maybe behind a hill I'll get bumpy. The wind, we got a tailwind at the moment of 4 knots. 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Well, that's pretty good so far. No bumps.
Well, it's big because they've got tarmac roads, asphalt roads, not dirt. Look at that.
Yeah. Ruina, I think it is.
What's those? There's a building right on the lake that's there. What's that?
What?
There, this looks like
There's a lot of lakes.
a garage or something. There's a train line again.
Yeah. I reckon it goes to Bigoted. Bigoted traffic, Michael I6340 is 10 miles to the east at 1,300. Tracking inbound Bigoted traffic. Won't be going near the mountain, I'll tell you. Got a feeling it might be a bit windy.
You think so?
Yeah. We're starting to get the wind off Gananaman now, I think. From up there. La da da da. I only sing when I'm scared.
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. I go real quiet.
The gap. I've never flown through that gap. There's a thing.
Right. Can you let me out first?
Yeah, how do you get?
Preferably land.
Just don't stand on my head when you get out, will you? I'm going to go and do a little lap around Bigoted. Bigoted traffic, Michael 6340 is 3 miles to the southeast at 1,100, tracking to the township. Bigoted traffic. I'm just going to check out if the coffee shop's open, boys.
We're just going to drop our orders in.
Make sure you aim right this time. Don't smash any windows again.
It's a bit of a shame, that.
This is the railway track that goes through Bigoted. Michael 6340 will be tracking to the north, directly to the north of the runway, into the township at 1,100, Bigoted traffic. Might do a quick...
I see him. Yeah. Very neat looking little town, isn't it?
Is the coffee shop open? It's just there, I think. That one with the silver roof. Bigoton Traffic Truck 6340 joins downwind runway 04, full stop, Bigoton. Bigoton Traffic Microlight 6340 turns base runway 04, full stop, Bigoton. Okay, throttle off, trim up. Landing light on, and around we go. It floated up slightly, I just pushed out slightly too much.
Yeah. We got there.
Can you put your feet out to stop it? It's not stopping.
Okay, hang on. What's that?
It's not stopping. It's not.
Tell them you've run out of brakes.
Okay, I'll use the foot brake.
Between your legs.
Did I start making a funny noise? I've got grass in my prop. We are the boys from Bigoton, no, Maryborough, Hervey Bay, that sounds good.
CT, what is it called? SW.
That's it.
Dave,
Composite technology, short wing.
morning Dave.
Good morning. Carbon fibre and
What are we
composite.
doing? What are we doing today?
We're at Bigoton
Bigoton.
to have a
Look at that.
cup of coffee.
Look at the mountain, I'm not going up there this morning.
Different coffee shop because the previous one's closed down by the look
Oh,
of
it
it.
has. I didn't see any cars out the front.
Mm.
So we're going to have a coffee.
I'm doing a radio check. So
Radio check, doing some aircraft stuff.
Press your have your jacks in your passenger side.
It appears there is another aircraft on finals inbound our location, so we'll actually get to see an aircraft landing. Don't know what it is, who it is.
sign there. There used to be a white line across the runway.
Oh, okay.
Cleaning up the theater. And that's a lot of money for an hour's work, Stu. A lot.
We're supposed to go that way, but that way. You ever feel like you're being watched? Well, we are as we walk.
We were locked out of the building, which was built by the council.
Well, it's quite an adventure. Cattle, everything like that. A big walk. I hope they realise we have to walk back
I
as well.
no experience cutting up. Anyway, the new one I'm
Lemon tree fully, full fruiting, good size.
You lost, Dave?
I'm just looking at where I've been lately.
Takes years to grow
Here?
something really
Does your wife know?
Where's that?
She was with me.
I had on the outskirts and foothills of Los Angeles. And I mean,
Because it's just a great atmosphere.
well, that's what
safe
I've always
food.
tried to do. I mean, you know, we belonged to Watts Bridge for a few years. And we even did some of the cooking for them down there and helped them, but
I planted all those trees that
Deb planted all the trees around there, but you know, there were always,
You should know these people, they're famous.
anyway,
Apple wine.
Yeah, I got a spare spot.
Oh yeah, apple wine. We'll get the tooth fairy from.
How many turns have you had now today? That's a lot, no?
a lot of calcium on it over the years. Who knows how old the thing is. People coming in as volunteers and washing it. Some were washing it in cold water, they were rinsing it. Well, yeah, we're going to have a fly-in next weekend, but the fly-ins are bi-monthly now, mainly because of staff problems. We can only get enough volunteers to do it every 2 months. People are welcome to come up there on a Saturday and spend Saturday night there. We have accommodation in a bunkhouse. It's just basically first come, first serve. There's a lot of verandas, covered verandas to sleep in, a hangar to sleep in, so there's some covered areas to sleep in. Showers available for a small fee for the gas, because we use LP gas to heat the water, which costs a fair amount of money. So and people can have a shower, warm shower there, but we ask them to pay $2 for 5 minutes. So that basically doesn't cover the gas price, but it pays something. The airfield's available for people to use any time, really. You just need to be cautious of the cattle. Quite frequently, not always, but there can always be cattle, all right? We don't really have any wildlife problems on there, but cattle can be a problem. We ask people to call ahead, basically, so we can warn them about hazards like cattle. But
What's your number, Ralph? What should they bring?
It's 41686248. Okay, and we're available in the evenings, just about any evening. During the day, early in the morning. Other than that, we're probably out on the farm.
The website, Burnett Flyers.
Yeah, BurnettFlyers.org for details. Basically, the airfield strip is 740. There's no cross strip, just one strip. Generally approach from the west, but depends on the wind, of course. There is a windsock operating there. In time, we'll get our weather station up and locating when Stuart gives me a hand how to do it.
Oh, I'm busy that weekend.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, what are the runway numbers?
120. That's the one we generally use. The winds usually prevail for
1230.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, 0. All right. Obviously, same as Maryborough. The grass strip at Maryborough is the same.
Well, there's a lot of strips out here with that configuration because of the wind direction, of course. But that's the way it's always been there. The airfield was established there in 1932, and it was round. And you could land in any direction, but you can't now because the wisdom of the gods, they put power lines along a couple of sides of it. So, matter of fact, there's power lines on all 4 sides, but off of the ends that you approach on 3012, they're below the level of the airfield. So they're marked on 30, but they're not marked on 12. But if you hit them, you wouldn't make it in there anyway because the trees are lower than that, or higher than that, rather.
Well, we've just looked at the weather, haven't we? And it looks really good for next weekend. And you've got one of your fly-ins next Sunday, isn't it? The 8th of August.
Yeah,
so.
we'll be there Saturday morning, and people will be coming in all day on Saturday, and we'll be there through until early afternoon on Sunday.
There's a dinner on
Saturday night dinner.
Yeah, if
Stay
people would
overnight.
like to come and join us, there's a $10 fee for Spaghetti Bog on Saturday night, and we would like you to let us know only for catering purposes. We have always managed to fit people in, but it just helps us for catering. Not necessary for the breakfast on Sunday, but certainly Saturday night makes it a little easier for us.
It's a terrific breakfast.
Well,
You can vouch for that, can't you, Dave?
I can, and they even cater for my gluten-free needs. Which is
Gluten-free, just for you?
No, but for other people as well. As well. Some of the things are gluten-free.
Zane, have you been to one of these breakfasts?
I haven't yet, but I will be.
About time. And if the weather's good, I'm available, I'll be there too. Thanks, Ralph.
Okay, thank you,
We'll
sir.
talk some more then.
Yeah, we will.
The Burnett Flyers website covers it all, and some very good photos of lots of visiting aircraft and things.
Who are you?
Well, mate, I'm Charlie Tango 4466.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're that bloke from Maryborough. You
Well,
get around a fair bit.
No, the aircraft's from Maryborough. I'm from Bundarran Beach.
Don't give it all away.
No, I won't give you the address.
Phone number? All right, well,
You're not that good looking.
Well, we had a good chat with Ralph then. Yeah, if you can make it to Mergen sometime, once every 2 months, have a look at the Burnett Flyers website for calendar times and things. We're on the way now from the cafe back to the airport, and I think the plan might be that we now fly to Childers and see if we can't get a coffee there. Wind's come up a little bit, it's going to be quite warm now, maybe a bit thermal even. I'm only wearing this because I don't want to get sunburnt and I haven't got a hat. And I reckon this would be really good on those cold nights at the air show coming up in October. Hopefully we get there then and the weather's suitable. But yeah, next weekend the plan is to camp under wing at Mergen. But the day before we're going to fly in for breakfast at Wandai. I believe there's going to be gyrocopters there again. I missed out a few weeks ago. Had a flat tyre. But breakfast Wandai, fly over to Mergen, dinner at Mergen, camp under wing and breakfast the next morning and fly home sometime that late morning. So big plans ahead, good fun getting out, doing some aviating, enjoying fellowship and company with other people like-minded. Good stuff, get into it.